Hello Physical Fiends, it's Jordan here with another Worth of Purchase where I play a game for a short amount of time to see if I would buy it myself. Today I'm taking a look at Macross Shooting Insight. This is releasing on almost all platforms digitally this week, but this is Physical Paradise where I only care about physical releases, and this does have a physical release. It is a little bit complicated, so stay tuned for a breakdown later in the video. Purchase links are down below in the description and pinned comment if you want to buy it and support me without listening to see if it's good or not. Well, is it good or not? It's alright. It's obviously a game that's relying far more on its IP than the quality of its gameplay. It is a multi-level shooter in the fact that it doesn't just have horizontal levels, nor just vertical. Each level has different stages that change between each other. One moment you'll be doing standard vertical shooting, but the next part it will morph into a twin-stick shooter or horizontal, and there are multiple characters to play as from different eras of the franchise. They have their own ship with their own bullet type. Sadly, I found the normal shots to be only useful in specific scenarios, usually the bosses, whereas it seems to be much better to rely on the lock-on homing missile, which you target around with the right analog stick. Sadly, you can't use the normal shot and lock-on at the same time, so I often went with the far more flexible missiles. The game is quite tough, even on standard difficulty, but there are adjustments that can be made to make it more accessible for you, like you can have auto healing if you want, or keep it off as it is by default. You can drop the difficulty down to very easy, which I didn't try, but I'll take its word for it for those who want to enjoy the story. As someone who is very unfamiliar with the franchise, outside of name recognition, it all went over my head, but it's not presented in any great way. It is quite basically told. If anything, the game so far, in my short time with it, it is just okay. It is a very unremarkable shooter if you're not into Macross. I was hoping it could be some sort of gateway for me to learn about the franchise, but no, the story is immediately impenetrable, and all of the large amount of chatter during gameplay is unfollowable because it's all in Japanese and there's no way on this planet you can read the subtitles and still play the game properly. It's difficult, like I said. One level, this asteroid field, this is also borderline torture on the eyes. It feels like it was a game made to the minimum requirements. It is a serviceable shooter. So the physical release is from Red Art Games, and they want to make the most of having such a well-loved IP in their catalogue, so there are various editions over different regions. Pay attention. Firstly, if you check the links down below, there is a standard edition for both North America and Europe on Switch, which is the version I'm playing for this video. There's also PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. But in Europe, if you go to redartgames.com with the links below, you'll find that there is a deluxe edition for all consoles. This is the same price as the standard edition, but is limited to just 500 copies on each console, and it nets you a unique cover sleeve, a game guide, and acrylic stand. That website also has a collector's edition for each system too. Switch, PS4, PS5, and this includes a steel case, not a steel book, not an official one, coins, soundtrack CD, and a poster. If you want to buy them from redartgames.com with the links below, you can get 10% off with my code Jordan10. Now, in North America, it is a little bit different. Exclusive to Video Games Plus, linked below, there is a special edition on Switch and PlayStation 5. This comes with an art book and acrylic stand. This is not available on PlayStation 4. But again, these are limited to just 500 units each. And then again, there is the collector's edition on Switch and PS5, which contains the same things as the European one. All of them are linked below, and any purchase made massively helps support me. These physical releases should be shipping in the summertime if everything goes to plan. Would I buy this myself? Probably not, to be honest. It's fine enough, but lacking the affinity for the series, it didn't leave much of an impression on me. The gameplay is okay, but nothing special, and Shmup fans in general probably will not be overly impressed by it. I applaud the effort to mix the gameplay up with a narrative and have a slight musical presentation, but it just needed more budget, more time, and probably more expertise. If you're a fan of Macross, you may get a kick out of it. If you're not, I doubt it. Thanks for watching. If you watched all the way through, you are a legend, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Take care.